Nobel Laureate and Indian-American economist Abhijit Banerjee, who jointly won the 2019 Nobel Economics Prize, has said that the Indian economy is quote-unquote doing very badly.
He particularly raised concerns about the drop in consumption numbers, which he said had tanked after many years. This comment came at a news conference at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology yesterday. Listen into what the economist said.
The fact that we see in that is that between 2014-15 and 2017-18, that number has slightly gone down. And that's the first time such a thing has happened in many years. So that's a very glaring warning sign. There's enormous fight going on in India about which data is right, and the government has a particular view of all data that's inconvenient to it is wrong. But nonetheless, I think that this is something that I think even the government is increasingly recognizing that there is a problem. So the economy is slowing very fast. How fast, we don't know, because there's dispute about data, but I think fast.
He did ask if you could do some of it in Bengali. No?
Sure.
Okay.
What can we do about this? Okay, let me do. I'll say the whole thing in Bengali and then translate. এ ব্যাপারে কি করা যাবে? সত্যি কথা বলতে আমি জানি না, তবে যতটুকু বলতে পারি এখনকার মতো এই যে আমাদের মনিটারি পলিসি রেজিম যেটা আছে, যেখানে 4%-এর বেশি 3.5%-এর বেশি ডেফিসিট হবে না, এইসব নিয়ে মাথা ঘামিয়ে লাভ নেই। এক্ষুনি ইকোনমিতে খানিকটা আরো পয়সা আনতে হবে এবং গরিবের হাতে পয়সা দিতে হবে, বড় লোকের হাতে পয়সা দেওয়া নয়, গরিবের হাতে আরো বেশি টাকা আনতে হবে। So I don't know exactly what to do. The government has a large deficit, but right now it's sort of at least aiming to please everybody by pretending to hold to some budgetary targets and monetary targets. And my view is that the economy going into a tailspin is the time when you don't worry so much about monetary stability and you worry a little bit more about demand. I think demand is a huge problem right now in the economy.
Okay, my colleague Avni Raja is joining us on the phone line. Avni, just as India was celebrating a new Nobel laureate, some strong words coming from him and a warning also about the state of the economy here in India.
Yes, absolutely. And I think words that we should be taking cognizance of, because it's really warning bells here coming from him, because he clearly said, like you pointed out, that the Indian economy is doing very badly. And a couple of key points that should be mentioned here. He talked specifically about the fact that both rural and urban consumption has come down slightly in several years, and that is a big warning sign. And this is something that has been reiterated across the board by experts as well, because remember, India is a developing economy, and consumption is key for a country like India. So a lot of the measures that have already been implemented, there have been views coming in that several of those measures don't really target this issue or don't address this issue as far as demand and consumption is concerned. And that is something that is worrying. The second important aspect that he also talks about is the data fight that is going on at this point in time. Remember, we've been seeing a lot of controversy, whether it is employment data, whether it is GDP data. All of that has been a big talking point and has created a lot of debate as to what is the correct data coming out from the Indian government at this point in time. And that is also the other issue that he says that it needs to be recognized and it needs to be addressed. And he also goes on to say that the economy has been slowing down very fast. And how fast, we don't know, are his exact words. So these are really two main issues that he talks about. And then, and he also uses the word that the economy is going into a tailspin, and that the demand is a huge problem. So these are the most important aspects that he has spoken about as far as the Indian economy is concerned, Viren.
Right. Thanks, Avni, for joining us.